Eye health. It's about long-term protection. It's about short-term incredible benefits. It's about sharpness. It's about really taking advantage of key ingredients to make sure that we are looking after our eyes. We talk about popular products like CoQ10 or Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails. Andrew's Ultimate Eye has become truly an annual tradition at the network. When we offer this as a Today Special, everybody jumps on in. I've been taking this now for over 2 years and I would not be without it. I want to right out of the gate let you know what we have and what we are offering tonight, because this is an exciting deal. We look at the pricing chart, you'll see for Ultimate Eye, we're doing a 40 caps, a 120, a 360, and a 720. Okay, so really significant savings. And just to give you an example, you know, normally Andrew charges $159.90 for 360 caps. He's doubling the number of capsules basically for the same price. So that's really attractive. Down here is something else. 360 of the Ultimate Eye plus 180 of the astaxanthin. That's the perfect partner to go along with it, and we'll tell you all about that in a moment. Or the 720 of Ultimate Eye plus 360 of astaxanthin would typically cost $450. Today it's $239, saving nearly as much. Over 6,000 people have already jumped on in. Andrew, our eyes go through a lot. I mean, they are bombarded every day, and especially now more than ever with what we put them through with all these screens and everything. Well, yep. It's more important today than it has ever been.
And that's why most devices now have a blue light filter, and I recommend you go to the settings for your device. It'll usually say screen or display, and put the blue light filter on, because blue light is not the good friend of our eyes, especially long term. Also, blue light interferes with normal sleep. So the last thing you want to be doing is looking at an electronic device, and I've said this before when we talk about our nighttime product. So when we talk about our vision, this product is basic foundational nutritional support for your vision. And it's not something, it's not a drug or a medicine that works on your eyes. And lutein and zeaxanthin, when I first introduced them a couple of decades ago, what we talked about was the role they played in protecting our retina, the macula, the lens of our eyes from oxidative damage, from UV radiation, from blue light, high energy radiation, that it was absolutely essential that we have those components there to protect our eyes over a lifetime. Because one of the issues about our eyes, the minute we open our eyes so that we can see, is the minute we open our eyes to damage. Right. Because radiation causes damage. We see what happens if we leave a newspaper out for a few minutes in the sunlight. Yep. We watch what happens to it. And a newspaper, again, paper is like biological material. It's made from living material, made from trees. So we know the consequences, and our eyes do their best to repair themselves, but only to the extent we provide the nutrients necessary. Also, when it comes to our vision, lutein and zeaxanthin are not just there to protect our vision long-term over the course of our lifetime. They are literally the optical pigments that plays a filtering device. It's kind of the perfect analogy. If you think of those yellow sunglasses you might wear that give you this impression of incredibly sharp vision, that's exactly what lutein and zeaxanthin do inside our eyes, but they do it without causing that yellowish vision or without diminishing light that enters our eyes. So it's also essential for the sharpness of vision, the focus of our vision, for the accommodation of our vision, for dealing with glare. In the summer, we deal with glare much more because there's more sunlight, it's brighter. We deal with glare in the morning, we deal with glare at the night, depending on where you live and when you're driving. And even this evening, we were driving up. From Miami. The glare, we were driving up at about 6, 7 o'clock or so, and the glare was terrible. Lutein and zeaxanthin help us deal with glare and the intense light when you go outside from a more normal lit room and you go outside into bright sunlight, or vice versa. It gives us the ability to accommodate, to adapt to those kinds of changes. But most importantly, lutein and zeaxanthin protect our eyes from the age-related changes that are inevitable. There are normal age-related changes that we just don't escape. I'm not talking about disease or pathology here, just normal age-related changes that we don't escape. And lutein and zeaxanthin are essential to our eyes dealing with that and protecting themselves from that. And then what's fascinating, I said this earlier in the green room, the research that's rolling in on lutein and zeaxanthin, it's almost like the science is so crystal clear about vision and the essential role, the critical role it plays for vision. And we now see optometrists, ophthalmologists, our doctors recommending that we make sure we get that lutein and zeaxanthin that I've had in my products for 20 plus years. But what's fascinating now, where the research is really rolling in on lutein and zeaxanthin, that research is rolling in for the brain. And we'll talk about that in a little while, but basically,
some more benefits.
So if we want to have a healthy aging brain, lutein and zeaxanthin are absolutely essential and critical. That the fact that high concentrations of lutein and zeaxanthin are found in our brain, if we have them in our eyes, also found in our brain, it's not an accident. Things don't happen accidentally in our body. It absolutely serves a purpose in our brain to help support and protect our brain over the course of our lifetime. So we'll talk about that in a moment. And we should also probably mention astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is available. We could say astaxanthin. We'll talk about this, that astaxanthin, we have the bundles of astaxanthin for the large size. But if you just want to buy astaxanthin, and astaxanthin is the other carotenoid that penetrates the blood-brain barrier, the other carotenoid that also delivers its benefits to our eyes, especially when it comes to those issues of accommodation, that astaxanthin is also available separately. But most importantly, the lutein and zeaxanthin, the Ultimate Eye, that is the foundational product for our eye. And that's the most important. If we go back to that graphic, the Ultimate Eye, well, actually now we're going to the maximum lutein and zeaxanthin. Well, we could stay there. It's fine.
It's musical chairs. We'll get back to it.
Because I wanted to cover the three products here. So if we start with Ultimate Eye Support, this is the foundational product. You take 1 or 2 capsules daily. I take 2 capsules. It's an expensive product, so if even at today's special pricing, if your budget is an issue, even at 1 capsule a day, because it's so high potency, even at 1 capsule per day, you're still multiplying the levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in your diet probably by 3, 4, 5-fold, maybe more. Especially in terms of zeaxanthin, probably 10-fold. So even at 1 capsule a day, it's an amazing product. As I said earlier, even at 1 capsule every other day, it still is delivering more lutein and zeaxanthin than you're getting from your diet. And the other thing to remember, of course, green leafy vegetables, spinach, kale, even things like peas, broccoli, asparagus, they're a great source of lutein and zeaxanthin. So it's not just to rely on a supplement. We could also do well with our diet. Zeaxanthin's just difficult. I'll show a chart in a moment that talks about that. But while we're talking about lutein and zeaxanthin, and of course on that graphic there, the 360 and 180 and the 720 and 360 you see at the bottom, those are the bundles with astaxanthin. So you get your 2 large size of lutein, of Ultimate Eye, with your 2 large sizes of astaxanthin, your choice of bundles so you could save even more. That's the most popular configuration. So you either get Ultimate Eye on its own, and you have a choice of 4 sizes, or you could get the 2 largest sizes of Ultimate Eye bundled with astaxanthin. And then we'll go through all this, and then I'll start digging into the charts and the science because it's so exciting. Then next we'll talk about astaxanthin.
Yes.
So astaxanthin, normally, astaxanthin is available only as the bundle with the 2 large sizes. But because I heard your complaints that sometimes if you bought the 720 last year, we do this 1 time a year, and you take 1 capsule a day, you still have 1 more year to go. So you still had your Ultimate Eye, but you ran out of astaxanthin. So here's your astaxanthin. If we could get the graphic up on astaxanthin.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's coming. There we go.
There we go.
It's working slowly today. So it's late at night.
In the world of technology, we're used to immediate gratification. But so now you could also get your astaxanthin